All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome y'all to the Shining Starlets game of the week. We got the Mystic Bills taking on the Dolphins. Everybody ready for tonight's game? What about you, Eric? You ready for tonight's game?
Oh yeah, I've been waiting for this game for since the beginning of the season. It's kind of one of those games that you gotta circle on your calendar, make sure you get tickets to or get to work them.
Right, and to my left, I got Greg Stella.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this game for weeks.
Heck yeah. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a real good one. Before the game, I done a little pre-game interview with the quarterbacks, Krevin and Cam. What Krevin had to say, I asked him, what did the guys do differently to prepare for this game? Krevin said, well, no one would really scrim them, so they had to come up with new drills to, simulate in game situations. So took our best players and used them to drill our weaker players. That's what the Bills did to kind of prepare. When I talked to Cam, he actually had quite a bit to say. So apparently the Dolphins came prepared. He said they worked on their blocks. They had a tough time getting their blocks on the pass rush, which they've actually fixed that. They said they wanted to shore up their pass rush as well. They had a few changes on their defensive side, and he seems to think that helped them improve a lot. Then he quoted little Russell Wilson. He said, "Always says separation is in the preparation." So we know we had to be prepared, and he says they think they are. So he wanted to see, he wants to see how their progress will actually stack up against the Bills tonight. Predictions, Eric. What you think is going to happen tonight?
I think if they're both basically built the same way, I think the Bills are going to take it away by a touchdown. I would say by a field goal, but everybody knows neither of these teams are going to kick a field goal unless they absolutely have to.
All right, Mr. Greg, what do you think? How you think it's going to turn out?
I'm a betting man, and I couldn't even pick a team to bet on. That's what my head says, but I think the heart's going to lean into the Dolphins. I want to see the Dolphins come away with this one.
Okay, you got a score for me or a point spread?
No. I just think it's going to be a good game.
Words of wisdom from Greg, guys. No, I'm just kidding. My prediction, I think, I've said it on the Pulse, and I said it in the Power Ranking show. I think the Bills will take this game, somewhere around probably 42-28. Points could be a little closer than that, but I still think the Bills will come away with the victory.
Yeah, I think this game's going to come more down to both of these teams have player for player pretty much almost the exact same skill set. I think it's going to come down to more of a mental game, which team can mentally handle the stress of this game and which cannot. So it'll come down to that. Because if you look on the player sheets, these teams match up very, very well, and we'll just see who can handle that pressure of the big game situations. We saw the Bills handled it pretty well a couple weeks ago when they took on Mr. Ryden's Titans there, and was able to handle that. See how they handle it against the one of the probably the toughest games, the toughest teams in the league, the Dolphins. The streamer is picking the veterans in the close one, so I'm assuming that's going to be the Dolphins in a close one. Any score prediction, Mr. Ryden? 35-28, coming right from the streamer. I don't think you guys can hear him, but we can, so it's 35-28 from Ryden.
I'll tell you what I'm really looking forward to see is I believe that this game could really turn into a gunshot, like a gunfight, a gunshot. I believe, if neither defense shows that they can stop the other's offense, we could see probably, a 60, 70 point game by both teams. Because they have that capability.
Yeah,
I really want to see a good one.
I can see that happening.
Yeah, I really want to see a good game. I want to see, teams going back and forth, and I don't want to see any other team either get blown out. So I think everybody here will get their money's worth. I think it's probably going to be the biggest crowd we've had. I don't know how many people we actually have watching the stream right now, but I know we're going to be packed here at the Sim. Sorry if you missed your chance to get a ticket.
I put 10 on the stream, and we've got a sim full of 48 people right now. So yeah, definitely a big attendance.
A lot of people. I think a lot of people are going to be watching this, and who knows how many we're going to have here in total. I know a lot of different teams are going to be represented here: Titans, Panthers, Mustangs. Everybody's going to be having fans and people out here. So it'll be interesting to see what the total is on both the stream and the sim here.
Yeah, it's definitely probably going to be the most watched game of the season, except for, the Super Bowl, whoever makes it there, which would probably be the same two teams.
Possibly be the same two teams.
It could be.
I'm sure Ryan will have something about that. I know us Panthers will have something to say about that, but it's definitely possible that you could see these two teams play again. The only time they would play again is if they both make it to the championship game.
Yeah, they're gonna learn a lot about each other and how. I mean, you can watch tapes, recordings, whatever, of each team and how they play against other teams. But so far this season, I mean, the only team the Dolphins have lost to are the Panthers, and the Bills haven't lost to any team. So you can't really tell how a team's going to act, when they're under pressure, because they've had such easy games this season. So, I mean, this is going to be their first idea of how that Super Bowl game could turn out if what everybody's thinking is these two teams do make it there, then it'll be what sort of, they got to know. They'll find out what they've got to learn and all that sort of thing ready for the Super Bowl.
Right. You said this was the first test, for the Bills. Is that what you said, Greg?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, obviously they've had close games and stuff like that throughout the season. But I think this is their first real sort of first real challenge.
Okay.
I don't know. I think we probably would have said that before the Titans game as well, because the Titans are not any slouch either. They can definitely, because we beat the Dolphins and then turned around and lost to the Titans, so the Titans can come out there and beat anybody anytime. It's kind of, and the Bills handled their business that day, so we'll see if they can handle it against. I don't think it'll be that one-sided against the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins will have a little something to say about that. So,
what's up, fellas?
What's up? Who was that? I don't know who that was.
Chaos just figured she'd pop in real quick and say, "Hey, everybody."
What's up, Chaos? Since you're here, what's your prediction on the game?
Ooh, the prediction on this game? It's going to be an interesting game, to say the least, Dre.
Do you think it's going to win?
You really had to put me on the spot on that one, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. I want to know what you're thinking on the game. Greg, I wanted to ask you a question, and I'll ask Eric also. What are you looking for in this game? Like, what do you think is the keys to victory for the Dolphins?
I mean, everybody said it this week. It's down to whatever defense can stop. If what everybody reckons is both QBs are just going to keep airing the ball out in this game, then it's going to be who gets the interceptions to stop them getting the touchdown. They've got some really good receivers on both teams. I think it's going to be whoever can catch over the other the most.
Right. Eric, what do you think the keys to victory are going to be for the Bills?
I think they're going to need to get pressure on Cam. Make him force some throws that he doesn't want to throw. Try to get in his face and either force him to maybe run a couple times or just force bad passes or just incomplete passes. Yes. Just force him to throw some bad passes, because everybody knows Cam is deadly accurate with his pass. If you can get in his face and force him to throw before he wants to, then I think the Bills can win that way.
I'm going to have to say that if they can't control Cam, Dolphins are going to win this. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to stick with my team. Then again, look what happened yesterday when I picked the Cowboys, so. But I'm going to have to stick with the team I work for.
Well, that makes sense. You are a cheerleader for the Dolphins.
Yeah, so I'm going to stick with the Dolphins on this one. But it's really going to be a very, very close game, so. Y'all have fun. I'm out.
See you, Chaos.
See you later, Chaos.
It looks like we are getting ready to go here. It is 6:01 SLT. Game was scheduled for kickoff at 6. I'm sure we're going to be getting underway as soon as everybody gets lined up. The ball is in play.
And the Bills are going to kick off to the Dolphins, so get to see what the Dolphins offense can do first here.
See what old Cam can bring out. See if he can.
Take off your helmet.
I want to see the changes they made. I'm really looking forward to seeing, how the lines are playing. How he said they've changed the way they're blocking. I want to see if they can actually stop the front four of the Bills.
Oh, that's an interesting short kick to start the game.
Yeah, very short kick. Maybe some strategic maneuver there. But either way, Dolphins get the ball on the, looks like the 29.5-yard line. Coming out in an unfamiliar shotgun set for the Dolphins. Not the normal 5-wide.
All right, good job.
Yeah, a little different look from the Dolphins. See what they have planned to do with this.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. Let's see here. Getting ready for the first snap of the game. Here we got it. Cam rolling to the right. He's got a little bit of time. Oh, missed a block on Odith there. Cam fakes like he's running, rolls back to the other side. Got an open receiver. Hefe wide open. Good catch by Hefe. Makes a little spin move. Got open field to the right after a cut. That's one guy you do not want to give an open field. Good catch by Hefe there. 27-yard gain.
Yeah, looked like the cornerback on that side kind of bit to the right to try to follow Cam and left Hefe out there all by himself.
Yeah, it did. We got Hefe lining up to the left. We've got Matt Asadar also on his left. We've got, looks like it was that number 29? Who was that? Is that Nelly? No, he's 22, isn't he? Cam takes the snap, rolls to the left, and sacked for a 7-yard loss by Odith.
Yeah, that's going to be the defensive guy to watch out for on the Bills' end. Dolphins are really going to have to pick up the blocks on Odith there.
Oh yeah.
There's a timeout, the home team, which I believe is the Dolphins.
Right, maybe they're going to TP somebody in. That was Michael Slate in the backfield. Sorry about that. We got Blaze to the right, and it looks like Ocho Cinco. Leroy's to the right also.
Out there. While we wait on this timeout, I'll tell you about Glaze. Glaze is a supplier of a wide range of slink nails for both men and women. No holds barred. If it fits on a nail, we shall do it. From the unusual wacky styles to the more natural look, including no polish nail appliers, we also offer some slick hand tattoos. That is Glaze.
All right. Looks like the Dolphins are ready to go. Waiting on the Bills to get lined up, but the ball's not in play yet, so...
All right. Bills are ready.
They're still waiting for the ball to be put back in play.
There we go.
There it is. Cam takes the snap, rolling to his his right. Odith not getting blocked, causing Cam problems already on his second sack of the game.
What the Bills need to do, it looks like they're using Michael Slate more as a blocker to try to help out. And Michael Slate and Tom Box, neither of them could stop Odith, and he got in there for a 3-yard sack.
Right. Maybe that was the blocking scheme they said they changed. Adding an extra blocker. He takes the snap, rolling to his left, kind of gives a standstill stutter step. Rolls back to his right. He's got open field. Ooh, cornered in. Wide open receiver in the middle.
Oh,
and a missed pass. Who was that intended for? It looks like
Michael Slate.
Michael Slate missing an open pass right there. I can tell you that's one of the things that you can't do in a game like this. I mean, you can't miss those opportunities.
No, definitely not. And they're going to go for it on a 4th down, which is, I think it's brave early on in the game, but they reckon they can do it.
Yeah, well, they're out of field goal range right there. So, I mean, they're trying to get some points here. He's got an open receiver deep. Intercepted. Dante taking the interception on that one. That's going to really – I wouldn't really say it's going to hurt them because, it's basically like a punt anyway.
Yeah.
But, yeah, definitely a good pick by Dante on that one.
It was probably better for the Dolphins that he did pick it than it just going incomplete.
Yeah, that was actually definitely a rare bad pass by Cam. He threw that into triple coverage. If you throw it a little deeper, his receiver had a couple steps on the defenders, but there were 3 Bills in pursuit, and he just underthrew it a little bit.
Right. And Krevin takes the snap, rolling to his left. Dead ball penalty, and it looks like it's going to be a false start. It looks like on Cadence. Number 80. Oh, actually a Cadence. I seen number 80 pop off his ball right before the ball snapped, so penalty. I thought he had moved.
Repeat. Yeah, no, the ref was quick to call that no Cadence call. Really quick to call that no Cadence.
Yeah, he was.
2 penalties there, Bills.
Yeah, you'd rather them call these quick than sit there and
Yeah,
wait
definitely.
5 seconds, 10
Yeah.
seconds when the play
Yeah.
is halfway over before they call them. You like when the flag comes out like instantly, like as soon as the ball snapped, boom.
Right.
Flag.
It's definitely a lot better to call the penalty and then talk about it, so that way a play is not developed and then you have, butthurt people afterwards.
Yeah, like an interception that's being run back for a touchdown, then call back.
Creven taking a snap, rolling to his left. He's got some good blocks. He's got wide open.
He's got a
receiver
receiver
in the middle. Oh, Jaden Spot,
He's gone.
and that's one guy you do not want to give open field. That's a touchdown. Second
how do
play
you
from
leave
line of scrimmage.
Jaden Spot wide open like that?
The one guy that you really, you want to worry about on a defense is Jaden Spot, and he was standing wide open middle of the field. Yeah, it was a great pass there.
That defense wasn't up to par on the middle there. That's something a lower ranked team would be doing, not a team. You wouldn't expect a team like the Dolphins to be leaving that deep middle open like that.
Oh, definitely not. It was definitely a blown coverage somewhere. Somebody lost where he was at, and he does what he's gonna do. If you forget about him, he's gonna make you know his name because it's gonna be sick somewhere.
I'm sure Cam is yelling at somebody right about now. Somebody missed that because Jaden Spot's the type of receiver that you need to game plan for. That can totally ruin your day if you don't game plan for him.
Oh yes, definitely. I hope that's not any indication of how this game's going to go because that was just 2 plays and then boom, Jaden Spot was in the end zone.
It's early on. I know when I play, I get nervous at the beginning, and mistakes happen when you're nervous. So hopefully they can shake it off and show them what they've got for the rest of the game.
Yeah, Cam receives the kick, rolling to his left. He's got a hole closed up very quickly. Tackled down by Top Hat.
One of the 800 Lieutenant Dans.
Right. Yeah, they definitely have a good many of them. Dolphins coming back in the shotgun set. Slate still in the backfield.
Down set, hike.
Ooh, got a flying player. I think it's going to be a dead penalty.
Yeah, it's going to be a dead ball.
Yeah, it's not going to call a penalty, though. It's just going to kill the play. Restart it.
Yeah, because that happens sometimes on the quarterback. You hit that there's like a little crease there that if a quarterback snaps the ball on and he hits, it'll throw him up in the air. So it's nothing he can do.
Down set, hike.
Cam takes the snap, rolling to his right. And we've still yet to get a block on Otis. I don't know what's going on there. Finally get a block on him. Ooh, good pass by Cam. Great catch. Who was that? That was Blaze. Good 11-yard pickup there.
Good job getting rid of that. And finally they were able to put a block on Otis.
Right.
Who's given them trouble all game so far.
I mean, you've had one drive, about 5 plays, and Otis already got 2 sacks. So Cam takes the snap, rolling to his left. And it looks like that's Rico trying to get blocked. They did get a block on him. Cam finds the receiver. Oh,
intercepted by Creven.
Creven Tiros with a great interception right over the middle. And, guys, this is not looking good.
2 drives, 2 interceptions for the Dolphins. And given the Bills' great field position here, starting at the Dolphins 35, Dolphins need to come up with something big right here.
Yeah, it's pretty easy field position to give the Bills right there, and I wouldn't be surprised they're going to have to go big to
wide open.
Stop this.
Skinner Sky Tower wide open on that outside right there. I don't know, it's like a little coverage breakdown.
Yeah, just a little slant out, and Crack didn't pick it up in time, and by the time he realized it, Skinner was all the way out there all by himself.
Yeah, it was. Creven taking the snap, rolling to his left. Ooh, cuts up the middle, going for a run here. He's got a nice little hole there. 7-yard pickup, not bad. Tackled by Hefe. Lined up on Creven's level. We got Dante, Jaden, and Pater taking a snap, rolling to that side. Good blocks right there. Rico trying to get that other block. He sees another hole, takes off, and that's going to be 6, guys.
Good run. It was a good run.
Good run by Creven. And, guys, we are 3 minutes and about, 50 seconds, 40 seconds into the first half. First quarter.
First quarter.
And that's 2 touchdowns already.
The the Bills have run a total of about 5-6 plays, and they got 2 touchdowns. Not how the Dolphins wanted to come out and start this game. We're gonna need to come up with some big offensive and defensive plays to get back in this.
Yeah, it's definitely, and I'm not saying that the Dolphins are out of it, because they're a team that can definitely score quickly. But going down 14-0 is really going to hurt you.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to work hard to get back from this. It's a big lead to be behind early on.
And neither of these teams are run the ball teams, so even if they're up by a couple touchdowns, they're not going to just try to run the clock and use the clock up. Continue with their game plan and throwing the ball down the field.
Oh yeah, definitely. Cam back to receive the kick. He does receive it in the end zone. Trotting up the field, waiting to engage his sprint, looking for a hole. Oh, got to the 20. So let's see if the Dolphins change up anything they're doing, if they're going to stick to their game plan. Looks like they're going to stick to it, going back to the shotgun set with Slate in the backfield. Blaze and
so
Leroy
far the Bills' defensive line is getting in there on Cam, which is what they needed to do.
Yep, Oath is right there again. They got 2 people chasing Oath, but don't forget about Rico on the backside. Cam sees a hole, takes off up the field. Nice run there. Oh, he almost broke free. He had one guy to beat.
I think that's going to have to be what Cam's going to have to do. He hasn't done it all season, but I think he's going to have to run the ball a little bit more, because he's not having time to throw the ball really at the moment. So I would say to him, if he sees a gap, take it.
Yeah, definitely. And Rico coming in for her first sack of the game. It looked like Cam had stopped there. I don't know if he had a mouse malfunction or something.
I don't think Cam has taken 4 sacks all season. I think that's their 4th sack or 3rd sack.
Yeah.
He takes the snap rolling to his right. 2 chasing down Otis, because it takes 2 to block him. He still isn't blocked, but Cam's seen a hole taken off up the field. 12-yard gain on that one, tackled by Chris Taco, which happens to be another Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, it's hard to call him Lieutenant Dan because you never know who you're talking about.
Right.
If there's only one, then okay, that Lieutenant Dan. But now there's 3.
Cam taking a snap, rolling to his left. Rico right in his face.
Another sack.
Otis coming to clean up the stumble. Otis with 3 sacks already.
I don't think I've seen that Bills defensive line so hungry for a sack than I have today.
I'm telling you, it looks like this team looks like they came ready to play. Cam taking a snap, rolling to his right. 2 still chasing Otis down and still not blocked. He's in his face once again. Rolling back to his left. He's got Hefe, looks like, on the outside. Hefe makes a catch, makes a good cut to the outside of the field.
He can get it.
Doesn't get the first down.
No, he didn't get the first. Dante with a tackle there to stop him from getting the first on that one, which is giving the Bills the ball right back.
Bills starting again in Dolphin territory, so see how they react here.
Downside hike.
Taking a snap, rolling to his left. He's got a hole. He takes off up the field, wide open. Gains about 6 yards on that run.
It was a very tight hole, but he managed to get through it.
I would definitely say, we talked about, the lines at the beginning of the game. It's definitely the Bills winning the line battle, of course. Wide open in the middle again, just overthrown. That was Jaden once again?
Yeah, it looked like it was Jaden again.
Ball just sailed right over his head. Take a little off of that, we'd have had another touchdown.
Yeah, I think Krevin had not a huge amount of pressure, but he definitely felt like he had to throw it soon or quickly.
Krevin looking for a run, definitely. He finds a hole. He has the first down. Let's see if he can get some more. Stop for a 5-yard gain. Not a bad pickup. You can average 5 yards a carry. That's not bad.
Yeah, you get 5 yards. You can just work it down the field, not have to worry about anything. You'll get there eventually.
Downside.
Oh, rolling to his right.
Big
And
sack.
Veronica said it's not happening today. Said you're going to think twice coming to my side, buddy.
Yeah, she's her and Leroy are OLBs that most QBs would be scared of. Creven's been pretty lucky so far, but he did feel Veronica's wrath then.
Yeah, Veronica
yeah,
in for
another
another
big
sack. Oh, Lord.
Up 3rd
Now-
and 33 for the for the Bills. Going to be
It
a
looks
big
like
play here.
Somebody has awakened the defensive line. They must hear us talking or something because Leroy got blocked on that left side, and Veronica just said, I'm coming from the backside. Watch out.
Somebody's released the Kraken.
Right? V gets blocked on that one. Wide. Oop, not open.
Oh,
And still caught by
Jaden's
Jaden.
spot.
The Dolphins really needed to come away with like that ball there. It was
That was
basically
huge
one-on-one
play for the Bills
one-on-one
there, though.
coverage with Jaden, and Jaden's
Yeah.
going to win those one-on-one battles more often than not.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, the Dolphins done great stopping him. Oh, Craven takes the snap rolling to his left. He gets away from the guys that wasn't blocked by the line. See if he's got an open receiver. There is one right there in the end zone.
Touchdown.
And that's Jaden's spot again. I mean, I'm just wondering if somebody's going to guard this guy.
Yeah. Since we're going pretty quickly, a lot of action going on. I'll go into the next ad. The Tigers dance team and Little Paws are elite, one-of-a-kind teams that strike fear, awe, respect, and envy into the heart of the competition across the grid. Never ceasing to amaze a crowd, they bring high-energy talent and fun to every event. Contact Samantha, Essen Dubois resident, or Shay Harfield today to join the hottest dance team in SL or to book a performance. You can also like us on Facebook at facebook.com/SL Tigers Dance Team.
And since we are working real quick here, I'll tell you about Geek as well. Geek is known for its unique and creative accessories and hair, often inspired by the owner's personal interests, nostalgia, and current 100% all original mesh. Customers can be confident in their shopping experience for originality. That is Geek. Gotta knock these out of here because this game is first quarter's almost over already.
I want to thank Greg and Eric for bringing us two great sponsors there, Tigers Dance Team and Geek.
Guys, this game is just not going the way that.
If you'd have told me this is the way this game was going to go in the first quarter, I'd have called you an idiot. I'm just saying.
I probably would have done the same thing. There was nothing. I don't think anybody expected. Well, maybe the Bills expected, but I don't think anybody outside of the Bills organization expected to be up 21-0 in the first quarter.
Well, I mean, I talked to the Bills before the game, whenever I done the pregame interview, and they honestly they felt it was going to be a tough battle. Like they were really worried. But they've came out and they've played, great football. But that's the thing. I don't know if it's just, the Bills have came out and played great football or the Dolphins have not played good football. You know what I'm saying?
It could be a little mixture of both because the Dolphins offense really hasn't gotten anything going yet. And if they start to get in a groove, this could they could score 3 touchdowns and close this up in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one team that can score 3 touchdowns quick. Cam's going to take the snap rolling to his right, and 2 are chasing Odith again. Still not a block on Odith, and he's in the face of Cam once again. Almost sacked him. Cam throws the ball away.
Odith is just causing a nightmare over there for Tom Box and Michael Slate. I believe are both the guys trying to get a block on him, and neither are having much luck. For
anybody watching this game, they're sending 2 guys to chase Odith down, and I don't think he's been blocked but once.
Yeah, Odith is somebody.
They send 3 over there this time.
He's a tough guy to block.
Oh, wide up in the middle, intercepted again. Who was that?
Creven again.
Creven with his second interception of the game.
Yeah, Cam threw it just behind the intended receiver, and Creven was there to sweep up on the mistake again.
And this game is starting to get out of hand real quick for the Dolphins.
I hate to see the game going this way. I mean, I expected it to be a little closer than this, but if the Dolphins don't show up anytime soon, this game is going to be done quick.
Yeah, you would have called anybody an idiot for bringing up the mercy rule in a game like this, but it could happen at the rate that the game's going right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. We just started the second quarter. the Bills have. I don't think they've got the ball but once on their side of the 50. They've been on the Dolphins side of the 50 almost every drive. Crevin taking a snap, rolling to his right. He's got the block. He's got an open receiver. Skinner Skytower just
like
missed that one.
Yeah, that was a nice pass. Skinner just missed it there.
Yeah, he did. The coverage on that side's been it's not been, it's been a little under par, I guess you could say. Hefe and Crack on that side, they've let him get to the outside too many times. Crevin's just going to fake a run up the middle, kind of throw the defensive line off a little bit.
Yeah, he thought run for that whole play. He was dedicated, and I think he was looking for a gap that wasn't there, and luckily the Dolphins line managed just to stop him for 2.
Right, not a bad run. But yeah, like you said, he was committed, he overcommitted, and he was kind of stuck in the run. Taking a snap, rolling to his right. Veronica's right there to turn him back the other way. Nice cut. Crevin clearly running past the line of scrimmage already. Fumble. Got a fumble on the ground. Picked up by the Bills.
Oh, it was kicked around a couple times by a couple different Dolphins, but the Bills were able to jump on it quick.
Right. Otis said, "I not only sack, I will get the fumble too."
Down said, hey.
Crevin taking a snap, rolling to his left. And Leroy stopping him, turning him the other way. And then that is where Blaze is going to clean up the mess. Good sack right there by Blaze. Loss of 4 yards.
And the Bills back on their balls right away, getting ready, not wasting no time.
No, Leroy blocked on the left side, giving Crevin the wide open field. He's got an open receiver. Is that Jaden once again?
It is Jaden again.
It is Jaden with Hefe right there. Guys, I mean, why would you not be blocking the best receiver on their team?
There were Dolphins players nearby. They just weren't close enough. I mean, thing is, if you cover Jaden, you leave somebody else not as covered. So it's a tough one. And it's intercepted.
Crevin making a bad decision on that one. Hefe going to make the interception on it. Hefe read him on that one. He was following it.
But bad starting field position here for the Dolphins. But what they needed to get the ball back and not go down by a 4th touchdown.
Yeah, ideally you needed to stay in that end zone and get the touchback, but it didn't happen.
If at any time the Dolphins need a block right now, this is where they need it. Oh, they bring in a receiver to block him, but we got a dead ball penalty.
The one time they get Otis blocked, there's a dead ball penalty.
False start. Home team.
Yeah, they need to pull out all the stops just to block Otis.
Repeat first down.
And that penalty looks like it's going to take them half the distance to the goal. We got any call on the penalty? What was that? A cadence or movement?
I didn't see any call in local.
I didn't see it either. I was asking. False start.
Got it.
Okay. And let's see if they bring in a receiver to block Otis again. They're going to need to do something because he's got to get to that outside. Lined up back in the shotgun set, taking a snap, rolling to his right. They are leaving a receiver in to block him, and he got around that one.
Otis still got in there and almost sacked him. They had 3 people trying to block Otis, and he still managed to get in there for near safety.
Yeah, he was right in Cam's face on that one. Cam made a great decision.
I'll tell you about SL Live Radio. SL Live Radio is your virtual life's #1 radio station in true HD sound quality, offering you the hottest DJs spitting the freshest mixes on the grid live. SL Live Radio. SL Live Radio for your second life. For more info, contact Esme Capella or Thorne Andel. And another
interception. Crevin Tiros with 3 interceptions already. This one is going to hurt.
The Bills get the ball back almost exactly where they left off. That's what, 4 interceptions now for And that's very
that's 4,
uncharacteristic.
yeah. 3 for Crevin, and I think it was 1 for Dante. Crevin taking a snap, rolling back to his right, now back to his left. He's got time for days, it looks like. Trying to find a
had to
receiver.
drop back quite deep, but
Lose it up.
And
picked.
looks like it was picked off. Was it? I couldn't see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. Hefe with his second interception.
Kind of threw it into a crowd of about 3
Yeah.
Dolphins and 3 3 Bills, and just was like, "All right, one of you guys get it or not."
Yeah, he was lucky on that. The Dolphins got unlucky there. Jeffs bailed them out twice with a throw into the end zone. This time, luckily, they've got the touchback, so hopefully it gives the Dolphins a little less pressure.
Well, this time they actually took the touchback, so they get out the 20 instead of the 5. I don't know where their blockers were going. Half their blockers went left, half went right.
Cam tried to roll right. Otis, kind of deterred him from doing that. He rolled back to his left. He got a receiver right there in the middle.
Well, it looked like his line was kind of confused on where he was going, because Crack and Veronica both went left. Tom and Michael Slate went right, and so did Cam. So I don't know what the deal was there.
Down set, Hake.
Because that left the middle wide open, and there were a couple defensive ends that.
Yeah, he takes the snap, rolling to his right, and batted down.
Looks like Otis batted it down.
Add another stat to what Otis has done. Fumble recovery, bat down, sack, tackles.
And was probably just like, "Well, somebody block that guy. Anybody. I don't care. Just hit him."
Down set, Hake.
Cam taking a snap, rolling to his right. Takes off running out the middle. He gets the first down, which is actually a smart play. He needed that first down.
Yeah, it was third and very short, so they wanted to get that first down, make sure they get a rush set of downs.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, very smart play by the Dolphins on that one.
Game is moving very fast.
Probably got the highest attendance of any game so far this season. Sim is full, and we got 45 people on Twitch right now.
Oh yeah,
wow.
Cam with a great pass to Blaze right there. Nice pickup of 14 yards. They finally got a block on Otis. Thomas Slate finally was able to grab him. So that's what you got to do. I mean, you got to get the blocks on them guys so Cam has time to look down the field.
Yeah, if Cam has time to look down the field, he can complete any pass to any receiver.
Oh yeah. He's taking a snap, rolling to his left, it looks like, waiting to get a block. He does get the blocks on him. He's trying to find a receiver. Got one in the middle again. Overthrows Leroy. Picked off. It looks like it's Skinner. Is that Skinner?
Oh, that's Chris Taco.
And Chris Taco with his first interception. So that would be 5 interceptions so far in the first half.
And the Dolphins were just starting to get something going there, and then throw that interception. Just bad move there.
Yeah, it's not so much that the Bills are getting the jump on the players. It's just that Cam's not throwing accurate enough, or the receiver isn't. He's in front of the defender.
Look at that, wide open.
Touchdown.
Skinner to Sky Tower. I don't know what happened. We had a breakdown of coverage on that one also.
That's exactly what I told you earlier in the game. If the Bills get pressure on Cam and force him to throw bad passes, they can win this game, and that's pretty much what they're doing. They're getting all kinds of pressure on Cam, not giving him any time to throw the ball, and he's thrown 5 picks because of it.
And the next sponsor is from the loudest fan in the sim right now. Blueberry is an original clothing store for women, made by a woman with a passion for art. It's Blueberry.
Blueberry is pretty awesome. Sponsors the Power Ranking show with Mr. Dre over there. I almost called you Dr. Dre. Almost.
Yeah, she definitely makes everything possible to Power Ranking show. Gives away a gift every Tuesday, so if you haven't ever tuned in. You get a free gift from Blueberry personally.
Any news on what she's giving away this week? Is she giving away that little helmet thing she's sitting in?
She might, but it's not told to us until the day of.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's a surprise for everybody.
Surprise. Oh, she has something better.
It looks like we got a receive. When the kick's received, handed off to Blaze. Blaze takes off running up the middle, juking and jiving. He gains a pretty good gain, 29 yards.
So let's see what the Dolphins can do here.
I really want to see the Dolphins offense, get going. I mean, they've made a lot of mistakes, and the
Down
Bills have
set,
capitalized
Hank.
on every one of them. He takes the snap rolling to his left. We got Rico blocked on that side over there. He's got some open field, looking for a receiver.
Otis in there again.
Throws it
out.
away.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the coverage for the Bills is insane. Like the Dolphins, I mean, they're one-on-one with defender to receiver, but they just can't seem to shake him free enough for Cam to be comfortable enough to throw them the ball.
Yeah, definitely. It's, touching on what you said, Greg. I mean, it looks like they're not giving, first off, they're not giving Cam enough time to do anything, and when he does get time, the receivers
Down
aren't
set,
open.
Hank.
So he's taking chances, and I think that's why he's got 5 picks so far. But rolling to his left, Rico right there to try to keep him contained. Hefe on a comeback route. Hefe makes a good catch. Nowhere to go, and he gets 16 yards. Good pickup.
Good pick up there by the Dolphins. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going and get down the field and try to put something on the board finally.
The stat that I just now realized, I think this will be the first. Actually, they haven't even been on the Bills side of the 50 yet. The only time that they were over there when they threw that pass and it was intercepted by Dante at the 20.
That is definitely not what you're used to seeing from the Dolphins.
Right. Otis coming in. Oh, batted down.
Batted down again. Otis is just causing all kinds of problems back there for Cam. Eventually, he's just going to stop running that way.
I mean, are you
okay, you guys can't block this guy, so I'm just not going to run that way anymore.
Down set, Hank.
I mean, it seems that way. He takes the snap rolling to that side once again. They're sending 2 on Otis, and they did just get him on that one. We finally got some blocks on Otis. He's got some open field taking off. Cam making some moves. Good pick up, 14 yards on that one.
If they get a block on Otis, Cam is able to make something happen, but just they've only gotten like 3 blocks on him this entire half.
Down set,
Yeah, he
Hank.
has more sacks than he has been blocked, I think. Taking the snap rolling to his left. Rico gets blocked on that left side. Cam's got some daylight. See if he takes off running. Nope. Oh, yes, he does now. Good block right there.
He does.
Veronica got a good block on, looks like Chris Top Hat on that one. Not Chris Tucker. I get so confused talking about the Lieutenant Dans. I mean, they're 80, 81, and 82, and you just never know which one's which.
Down set, Hank.
The Dolphins look like they're moving the ball now. They're going to try to get in the end zone here. 2 are still chasing. They got 3 chasing Otis on that side.
That was good. Good throw.
Yep. He was wide open. Who was that? Frew? That was Frew Diesel.
It was Frew, yep.
The Bills defenders were just a little bit too deep, probably waiting for him to run into the end zone, but rather than Cam waiting for him to run in the end zone, he picks him up right in the middle there.
Down set, Hank.
Cam taking a snap, rolling to his left. Let's see if he can get one in the end zone here. He's getting pressured. Rico right in his face. And there's Otis once again from the backside. He gets away from that pressure. And
They're looking
he rolls
for somebody in the end zone.
Yeah, he's trying to find somebody. Receivers are not open. He's just going to throw this one away. He done a good job, avoiding the sack and avoiding the pressure there. I mean, he got away from it. He's just the receivers just had nowhere to go. Like they wasn't getting open at all.
Yeah, when you're this close to the end zone, it's hard to get open because they got so many defenders in there, and you only got so many receivers that can catch the ball. So, if the basically 5-on-5 because the Bills are rushing 4 people, so
right,
pretty easy to cover most of the end zone with 5 people.
Oh yeah, definitely. This close is very hard.
Down set,
If
Hank.
anybody who's ever been on a quarterback ball trying to throw a ball right here, you definitely understand. He takes the snap, rolling to his left, cuts back to his right, and there's Otis once again. Otis could this be sack number 3? He gets away from it. He's dropped back a good 20 yards, it looks like, trying to find somebody, and no receivers getting open.
Back 30 yards now.
And he just throws it away once again.
But nobody's able to get open in this Bills secondary.
Nope. He's got a minute 17 seconds before halftime. I mean, I'm sure he would really want to get points on the board so they can get the ball back coming out of halftime. I think, the Dolphins get the ball back, right?
Nope, the Bills get the ball back.
Oh,
the Bills
okay, the Bills get the ball. Okay.
Down, set, hike.
All right, Cam taking the snap, rolling to his left. Rico right there. Comes in untouched. Sacked him. And that's something you don't need. Well, I mean, that's not really going to hurt him, I don't think, really, right here, because it gives you a little bit more space to work with. But you definitely don't want to be going backwards.
Only got one chance. It's fourth down.
4th and 19 on the 20-yard line. Clock is ticking. No pressure, though.
Down, set, hike.
He's taking a snap, rolling to his right. 2 chasing Odith again. And he's got a receiver intercepted. Skinner Skytower with interception. That's 6 interceptions this first half.
And while we wait on this turnover, we'll talk about A&A while we're waiting on this. Are you looking for that special piece of jewelry, whether it is elegant or trendy, formal or for a wedding? Come along to Diamante, A&A's very own jewelry line, and see what we have for you. Or are you looking for a slink enhancement add-ons? We carry both a wide range of nails and shoes that will complete any outfit. While you were there, don't forget to check out A&A to find the perfect gift for that perfect someone. Diamante and A&A, life is your creativity.
Krevin taking a snap, didn't have nowhere to go, just launches the ball up deep. Intercepted. Michael Slate with interception. That's 3 interceptions Krevin's thrown in the first half. I mean, guys, that's 8 interceptions between the two quarterbacks. I mean, I don't really have any words for it right now.
If the Dolphins could have made something of their interceptions, then it might be a closer game. But the problem is they haven't, so it's not.
And there's another interception. Make that 9 interceptions. 9 interceptions.
I thought that was 7 for them and 3 for the Bills. Or was it 6?
Well, I was saying overall. For both teams.
7 for the Dolphins and 3 for the Bills. So that would be 10, I think. Or was it 6 for the
Yeah,
Dolphins?
you're probably right. I'm probably wrong.
Kevin
rolling to his left.
And Pater makes the catch.
Pater's first catch of the
Only
game.
10 seconds to go.
Probably just
Timeout, Bills.
Yeah, they're probably just going to let the clock roll out.
Oh, somebody called timeout.
Timeout.
Bills call a timeout on that one.
Ref, can you read through the menu? I don't see the ball to click on.
You want to knock out a sponsor while we in this timeout, guys?
Yeah. What radio? When you want to hear the newest in hip-hop and rap, from the East Coast to the West Coast to the Dirty South, tune into What Radio, Second Life's premier hip-hop radio station. Either visit www.whatradio.com or grab the stream and add it to your land. What Radio, where the hip-hop don't stop, a division of Macchiato Media.
And we had a dead ball penalty on that snap. We'll go to our stream advisor here to let us know what the penalty is.
All right, my bad.
Yeah,
Stream advisor's not advising us very well.
Oh, okay. And Dante failed to get on his ball and get set.
I don't know how you let that happen when it's a timeout, so you don't have to rush anything.
Drifting.
Guess somebody missed it.
Away team. 5-yard penalty.
I'm going to call it right now. Deep down the middle to Jaden.
It's probably going to be a pass to Jaden somewhere, but
First down.
I mean, it really doesn't matter if you throw to Jaden or Scannard or whatever. I mean, the Dolphins haven't really been covering them like they should.
They've been way too open and way too easy passes down here.
Yeah. So let's see one last heave here. At least 50 yards down the field because that's the max. Krev rolling to his right. He's got defenders in his face. Throws it back to his backside. Caught. Looks like it's caught by Chris Taco. That's going to take us to halftime here. The Bills are up 28-0 over the Dolphins in this one, guys. Very unexpected. We're going to go to the cheerleaders now. I think the Bills are the only ones that has cheerleaders for this event.
Are they? Yeah. Yep, looks that way. All right, we'll get out of here, and we will see you guys after halftime. All right, we are back. Great job to the Bills cheerleaders over there doing an awesome halftime show. I'm not sure if we still got Dre and Greg with us at the moment, but if not, they'll be back momentarily.
I'm right here.
There's Greg. I think
Yep.
I think we might have lost Dre, but he'll be here. But man, Greg, I was looking around the fans here, the fans area over here, and I think we have like almost every single team represented here in some form of cheer, players.
Click the furry box, guys.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
crazy.
This
The yellow,
is
we
one of
got the
games.
Yellow Jackets, the Titans, the Mustangs, the Panthers, the Eagles. Everybody's out here. Cobras. Like everybody's got some kind of. This is. I've never
this is
seen
the
a
game
game.
of this season. Everybody wants to see what goes down with the two biggest teams in the league. You wouldn't guess it by the scoreline right now, but they are. Bills really just shredding up the Dolphins' defensive line. I really think they need to do something about Odith. And maybe that'll give Cam a little bit more time, but they're going to have to go big or go home right now.
Yeah, they gotta do something to give Cam more time because he's not having any time back there at all. But and the times he has had a substantial amount of time, he's had to drop back about 20 or 30 yards.
Yeah, and
So,
at the same time, the coverage of the Bills is insane. So I don't know whether you just throw it and hope for the better player to come down with it, or what. I don't know.
yeah, but in this case of this game, the better player might not be their player.
Yeah, exactly.
which has been the situation with Cam throwing about 6 or 7 interceptions so far. He's just kind of been forced to throw passes that he might not normally make because Odith, Jazzy, and that entire defensive line is getting back in his face without a whole lot of anything to stop them. They're just coming right through there.
Yeah,
They're sending 2 and 3 people over to block Odith, and it's still not enough.
I think that's what we saw when the Dolphins did get down to the Bills' red zone. It was he didn't want to against any other team in the league. He would just throw it, and the Dolphin was gonna would come down with it. There's no doubt about it. They just adjust really well, and then that's why he just suddenly got just gradually pushed back and back and back, and on the last one he did what he would do against any team and just throw it to somebody who's one-on-one, and unfortunately the Bills player came down with it instead.
Yeah, he's under a lot of pressure and throwing
Set. Hike.
I wouldn't say bad passes, but passes that he wouldn't normally attempt, and it's just paying off for the Bills. And Jayden takes the ball, running down the left, trying to make a couple people miss, gets a couple blockers, and only gets up to the 32-yard line. I think this will be like the worst Bills starting field position all day. Starting from down 32-yard line.
All right, sorry, what I missed? Anything?
Not much. They just kicked it off, so you came back just in time. I'll let you have your job back.
I mean, if anybody wants to take it, they can. It doesn't matter.
That's okay. I did it yesterday. It's your turn today.
Alrighty.
I think they're switching out a few players. I think they're missing somebody.
This looks like we're missing a receiver on the left.
They got Jeff and Timmy on the sideline. I don't know who they're missing.
Looks like Dante.
Yep, Dante is MIA at the moment.
He must have crashed or been in, AFK.
Bills had to use a timeout
Take a
to get.
timeout.
He's
Probably
still
bring
back
the
in
guy
the
back
locker
in.
room. Yeah, they'll try to get Dante back in or get one of their guys on the sideline to pay attention and come in for a minute. But while we wait on that, why don't you tell us about Gut Bucket, Mr. Greg or Dre?
Can we teach you a player back?
Oh, I guess I can do that. I Theme
Whoa, dude,
1950s
crash.
throwback
We can do that.
region, Googie bowling, more stunning areas to relax, dance, and hang out with friends. Some of SL's top designers, including Mad P, Meshworks, Modus, Sinful, Delirium Style, Hydra, Pompicity, 2013, Identity, Deadpool, Seven Deadly Skins, Deer, and many more. Beautiful and eye-catching for photography, blogging, and finally a small area to have private weddings with a minister and full use of props.
And that was Gut Bucket. Just got word Dante will not be playing this half. He has some things he got to take care of. Pater had crashed, and I think they're bringing Pater back now.
Yeah, it looks like Pater's just over there now.
I'm what? Oh, script checker.
But either way, that was a heck of a first half, huh, guys?
Definitely a lot different than I thought it would be. A lot more one-sided than I thought it would be.
Alright, Bills are ready.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Looks like we're about to get back into action here. Just waiting for the ball to be put back in play. Pater's back on the field now.
I'm sorry, he can't hear.
Oh, okay.
Gotta go and check his scripts.
We also,
While we wait on that, we'll tell you about Designing SL. Designing SL is a feed specifically for creators in Second Life, featuring new releases, vendor ads, and store information directly from the creators themselves. Owned by Aliana Logan, there's no cost to join the feed or the in-world group. Sister feeds are Blogging SL for fashion bloggers, Hunting SL featuring media announcements and information on events in SL of all types, and Living SL featuring the blogs of residents who share information about SL. That is Designing SL.
Thank you, guys. Greg, what's your input on the first half? What do you think?
Well, I did say, but you weren't back yet. But just for your benefit,
okay, sorry.
I'll repeat. I think it's mainly down to the Dolphins' offensive line at the moment. To be honest, they're not giving Cam the time he needs, and even those slight glimmer of time that he does have isn't enough time for a Dolphin to get into open space. So that's where the Dolphins aren't able to get down the field, I think.
I'd have to say, I mean, that definitely makes sense. I mean, they need to get some blocks on that defensive line in order for Cam to have a chance. On that play here, back in action after Pater getting his issues situated. It's like Don Shipley makes a catch for a good game. And Don Shipley is another Lieutenant Dan. Krevin taking a snap, rolling to his right. Got a block on V. Blaze is right there, though. They got a block on him. And then Veronica's freed and gets the sack. Minus 8 yards. Veronica with her third sack of the game.
Yeah, they're starting to get a little bit of pressure on Krevin. Still not as much pressure as Cam has been under this game, but they're getting in there and forcing. It looks like they've changed out their outside linebackers. Veronica's still there, but they moved Frew into outside linebacker.
Yeah, they moved Frew to outside. I think they moved Leroy to the inside. Let's see if that helps them get some pressure.
Down, set, hike.
Krevin taking a snap. Frew gets blocked on the outside. Leroy chasing him down, trying to get the sack. Krevin gets the ball off, open in the middle. Good catch by Don Shipley. That's his second catch of his career, actually.
Second catch of this drive too. Oh, both of his career catches on this drive.
both on this drive.
It's funny looking down there and seeing 3 of the 5 receivers, Lieutenant Dan.
Right. And it looks like we got 5 wide. You know, the patented offense that most of these teams run. Krevin taking a snap, rolling to his right. Veronica gets blocked. Frew is unblocked, chasing him down. Veronica gets off the block and comes up with her, is that her 4th sack of the game?
I think that's her 4th sack of the game.
They're getting the block
but
on her, but they're not getting that second block on her.
Yeah.
They're just letting her go, and Creven's surprised and
And
gets sacked.
the secondary of the Dolphins needs to take advantage of the second and 20, second and 30 situations that Veronica and defensive line is putting them in, and not allow a 20-yard pickup for a first down.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the defensive line doing all this work to stop them. They don't need to give up, one of those cheese ball passes and get all that yardage back. He's rolling back. He's kind of cornered by Veronica and Leroy. He gets away from it. Takes off. He's going to gain a couple here. Tries to make a spin move. Blaze didn't fall for it too much. And Leroy comes up, makes the tackle from behind. Bringing up 3rd and 17 for the Bills.
I mean, it was a good run, 8 yards, but they're still 3rd and 17, so they've still got 3rd and long to get that first down.
Yep.
Down, said.
Kremen taking a snap, rolling to his left. And Frew comes in untouched, not blocked at all, giving him fits in the backfield. Kremen's just trying to get away. He sees the line to run, takes off, gains a good 7 yards, but still going to bring up 4th down and 10. So if you're the Bills, do you kick a field goal here or do you go for it?
Oh, they're going to go for it.
They already are.
Knowing the Bills, they're not. No field goals.
Right. So here they are, 4th and 10, going for it. He's got Jaden Pater, and it looks like Skinner on his right side. Chris Taco and Don Shipley on his left. Taking a snap, rolling to his right. Veronica right in his face, kind of shuts that down. Frew's on the other side. Kreven has dropped back a good 6,000 yards. Launches up a prayer. Caught.
And
he didn't get the first down.
It's real close though. I don't know if that ball is hitting the first down marker. If you zoom in there.
Yeah, if any tip of the ball is on that, yep, it looks like it is. But let's let the refs make the call. I can't believe Kreven dropped back so far. That was good pressure on the defensive line right there. He really had nowhere to go. While they're measuring this, I want to knock out a sponsor.
Yep, I could tell you about Combatant. Combatant is the first and still the lead innovator in high-quality, 100% original mesh and clothing products aimed for the football community within SL. We offer a wide range of products from jerseys, cleats, helmets, compression clothing, uniforms, hand warmers, gloves, and much more. Leave your mark. That is Combatant.
And it looks like it didn't give them the first down. The Bills are taking the field on defense.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Dolphins still going with the shotgun set. See if they kind of continue using Michael Slade as a blocker.
Yeah, this is their first drive for the second half. Let's see what the Dolphins can pull up here.
Was it the clock never stopped?
Can you voice check for me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Might be what Cam's talking to him
About
about
66,
now.
about 66, all that fun shit.
Alright, hit the box for me.
Could be. I'm excited to see what the Dolphins are going to bring the second half. Let's see if they made some changes.
And go over the script checker for me.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of time taken off that clock there, so...
Switched out a couple of players that are missing a defensive end, and it looks like Puppet is arrived. And Death Sheep is out on outside linebacker, but I'm sure Jazz is about to kick him off. There she goes. It looks like they're moving a couple people around.
Yeah, they're switching up the defense.
Hader switches over to the other side with Blazes Leroy, and Puppet jumps on defensive end. Do they have 10 bills? I don't know if he got off. Okay.
Yeah, looks like we're going to be back to action. Let's see if we can get a block on Otis on this one, on this second half here.
All right, guys, we've got to adjust the clock a few minutes.
I'm coming out to talk to them. Not sure what talking about, but I'll tell you about.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
So at Hadra, you'll find an array of modern, urban, trendy fashion footwear and accessories for both men and women. We feature mostly mesh products, but also have apply-based clothing for the mesh bodies for the ladies as well. We also offer our VIPs 300 linden of in-store credit every month, regular gifts, lotteries, and much more. That's Hadra.
It looks like they added about a minute to the clock because it was 3:12, now it's up to 4:20, so they added a little over a minute.
Blaze it.
Down set, hey.
Cam taking a snap, rolling to his left. Rico not blocked yet. It's giving Cam trouble. Cam cuts back to the right. He's got an open receiver in the middle.
Missed it. He kind of ran away from that. He had that if he kept going. It looked like it was Frew, I want to say.
Frew Diesel just
totally misread that.
I don't know what he just didn't get the ball, I guess.
If he kept going, he would have had it, but it looked like he stopped and turned around and ran away from it.
Every receiver knows they've had that moment.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dre.
Down set, hey.
Except for Gregory Stella. Cam taking a snap, rolling to his right. Otis right there. Good pass. Blaze going to make the catch on this one. Ooh, good shifty moves there. Gets almost to midfield. Tackled on the 48-yard line. Gain of 16.
Nice moves there by Blaze to pick up some extra yards after the catch there.
Yeah, definitely.
Down set, hey.
Cam taking a snap, rolling to his left once again. Rico right in his face. Cuts back to the other side. Otis is waiting on him. Cam just trying to get away. Trying to find some daylight. He finally gets some daylight. Just throws the ball away, though.
Yeah, if he waited a little bit and then was able to get out there, because Otis got blocked and he had some room out there to run. Or get over there to buy himself some more time to throw the ball, but he kind of threw it way earlier than he should have.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and the Dolphins aren't careful. The game's getting away from them. I think it's 3 minutes left in this third quarter.
Down set, hey.
Yep.
And they're still down 4 touchdowns. Cam's taking a snap, rolling left and right, and it looks like Don Shipley in his first game of his career getting his first sack.
Down set, hey.
He's taking a snap, rolling to his left. We got a flag on the play, but it's not a dead ball, so they got to keep playing. Oh, he's got a receiver wide open.
Good catch.
Great catch right there. Leroy wide open. I don't know who dropped the ball on that one.
Well, the flag. What's the...
Yeah, I don't know what the flag is.
Hopefully it'll be something...
Encroachment.
I'm assuming it's going to be...
Offsides, yeah, encroachment.
Offsides,
It's going to be one of the OLBs on offsides.
And
they're probably going to decline.
Penalty is declined.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Can we I think that's worth declining.
Yeah, you
Right.
not going to take 5 yards over what did they just pick up, 20-ish? 31.
Yeah. Well, while they got a time out there, let's do something new. Props, poses, and all sorts. Family, couples, singles, and theme props and poses. All priced low but top quality. That's something new.
Dante, get checked in and get back on.
Something new. And I see everybody in attendance tonight. Shout out to everybody who came to watch the game or was watching on the stream.
And I heard you talk, so you're
Hope y'all are enjoying the broadcast here.
Wait, script check.
Sorry.
Being joined by Greg Stella,
Thank you. You're good.
Eric Nubula.
Nubula. That's the first I've heard that. It looks like they're switching to the 5 receiver set. They're giving up on the running back. Nubula.
Oh, they are changing it
We'll
up.
go with that.
Oh, yeah. Got to
Nubula.
say hi to Jinx, who couldn't play tonight. She's at work watching this game, probably shouting at it because, unfortunately, her team is losing right now.
Hi, Jinx.
Alright.
Don't work too hard. Ball is
back
in
in play.
And as Eric stated, they are in a 5 wide now. Taking a snap, rolling to his left. Let's see if they can make something happen. He's got a
Michael
lot of green
Slate's still standing
pastures.
there, back there to block, even though they're
Wide open.
Wow.
Wide open for days on that one.
Maybe they should have been playing 5 wide the whole time.
Right?
Yeah, it looked like they set the 5 wide, but they had Michael State still was coming back to block instead of running out for a pass. So we'll see if they do that again.
Yeah, it looks like they got what
Down
Blaze
set,
Debo and Michael to the
felt,
right.
maybe they felt Michael Slade has a better chance of getting Odith from being out there than backfield.
Michael Slate's chasing Odith down. He still gets a stumble though, but Cam gets away from it, and Odith comes from behind, stops him for only a 1-yard pickup. It's not considered a sack because he actually gained a yard, but. They're going back to the shotgun set.
Down
Then they
set,
like
Hake.
Michael Slate better back there. Taking a snap, rolling to his left. Just trying to get an open spot where he can make a pass. He does. Let's see if he can find a receiver now. Cam looking for his receivers. Good coverage for the Bills. Nobody
across
open.
to the right.
Got one on the 10-yard line there, but
He's having to drop back. Trying to get away from that pressure. And then
Bang,
finally
massive
Rico
sack.
gets him. 17-yard loss on that one.
Yeah, Cam was dancing around back there for a long time and couldn't find anybody.
Somebody needs to tell
Down
Razin needs to
set, Hake.
move back so he don't catch a ball. Cam rolls to his right. Odith is right there in his face, chasing him down now. He's got a receiver wide open. Hefe waiting for the pass to get there. Makes a move, but stopped for an 11-yard gain. Bringing up 4th and 15. And the Dolphins bring back the 5 set. You got 3 wide to the right.
Down set, Hake.
Taking the snap now, rolling to his right. Let's see if they can get Odith blocked on this one. And they do get a block on Odith. Let's see if Cam can make some moves. He's got some green yards. Got a receiver. Caught.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Hefe.
Good job. Good job.
Great pass. Great catch. 27-yard touchdown play. That's going to put the Dolphins on the scoreboard for the first time tonight here. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Awaiting this extra point. It's going to make the score 28-7, as long as it's good, which I'm sure it will be.
Finally made their way into the elusive end zone there.
Down.
Right.
Set. Hike.
Now, while we wait on this, we'll tell you about the Players Club. The Players Club, founded in 2011, is the home of some of the friendliest staff and VIPs in SL. If you are looking for a fun place to hang out, listen to some great music, and meet new friends, check out the Players Club, located in Players Plaza. As you listen to tunes, take a walk around the plaza where you can find something for everyone. A new chopper, a new necklace, and of course both men's and women's attire. For aspiring designers, we have a full perm, texture, and template store, and if you are looking to have a new picture done, we have that too. And for all you Ohana Packers fans, the Ohana Packers team store is located in the plaza, so come check out the Players Club and Plaza today.
Do you think we could see the Dolphins scoring a straight 28 without the Bills scoring any and maybe go into overtime?
It'll be very tough.
I mean, I'm not saying the Dolphins couldn't do it, or they have the talent to do it, but I mean, the thing is, I mean, can they get by? You know, the defense of the Bills is what the question is.
You just got to see them try and stop the Bills here, get the ball back,
Yeah.
score again, stop the Bills defense again, score again. It's a lot to ask, but
We gotta line change it.
if you want it enough, you can do it.
Just want to point out, Dante is back on the field now. Lined up as receiver. Frew still on that OLB spot. Frew's trying to get a sack on Crevin. Crevin gets away from it. Makes a couple cuts. He's got some green pastures, but only gained 6 yards. Good tackle by Blaze on that one. I mean, they're putting good pressure on Crevin. I mean, Crevin's, he's having to move and get away from it. I would say their pressure's picked up, from the earlier parts of the game.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like switching Frew and Leroy over there on defensive end, the linebacker might have helped out a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. It's got some more pressure on that side. Veronica's been holding her own on that other side. I mean, she's been getting sack after sack after sack. So he takes the snap, rolls to his right, and then there's Veronica. She gets blocked, but she makes Crevin make a cut. But he cuts up the field. He's got a hole. Let's see what he can do with it. And tackled by Hefe after gaining 16 yards on that one.
Yeah, he just danced around a little bit too much there for Jeff and got tackled.
He sure did. Leroy's back on the OLB ball. Let's see if he can make some noise or try to stop Krevin here.
Down, set, hike.
He's taking the snap now, rolling to his left. Leroy blocked, giving Krevin the outside. Let's see what Frew can do. Frew gets blocked. Rico gives Krevin a nice hold, run straight up the middle.
Take us into the fourth quarter now.
Yep, 8 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. They're eating up a little bit of clock. While we wait for this next play, I'll tell you about Famished. Famished is a monthly event that opens on the first of every month. Each month we provide top-quality original mesh designers to help fill your needs for fashion and home garden designers. We aim to provide the best of the best for the shoppers in Second Life.
And while he was reading that Fameshed ad, they make a pass here. Picked off. Looks like it was Crack. Crack making his first interception.
Gonna go with the 5 wide for the Dolphins again. So they've managed to stop the Bills, but at the same time the Bills have eaten some of the clock. So Dolphins might have to just be a little bit quicker this time.
Yep, Cam gets a little bit of time. He finds Blaze wide open right there on a little flat, or like straight little slant out there. Good route, good catch. 16-yard pickup. Looks like the Dolphins are moving the ball now. I mean, they, like Greg said, they stopped the Bills, and now they're moving back down the field. Let's see if they can capitalize and score off that interception. And the guy Otis blocked on the right side. That's giving Cam a lot of time. He finds his Blaze right there in the middle.
Where was this Dolphins in the first half? They're getting the blocks that they need. The receiver's getting open. Where were they?
They were napping. They've woken up now.
And Cam taking the snap, rolling to his left. He's got time for days right now. He's got nothing but open field in front of him. He takes off. He had a blocker in front of him. Runs out of bounds after gaining 15 yards on that one.
Could we see the biggest comeback of the season?
6.5 minutes to go. I wouldn't put it past them, but you never know.
Down, set, hike.
And he's taking a snap, rolling to his right. Let's see what he's got some receivers open at. He's got time now.
He's got one in the middle
gets
there.
Blocked on that one. Takes off running and fumbled, but he goes out of bounds.
I bet he was...
Somebody might have to go out there and pick that up.
That would definitely be a momentum killer.
They're going to have to pick up something else out of the Dolphins. Oh, I won't go there.
Yeah, it looks like somebody has lit a fire in Dolphins camp here, so let's see if they can do something with it. I mean, they've got a big mountain to climb. They've started climbing it, and the only thing that's going against them right now is the time. So they're going to have to manage the clock and manage to get down and get in the end zone and stop the Bills all at the same time. So not an impossible task, but
a lot of things got to go right for the Dolphins to get back in this.
Oh
yeah, definitely. Not an impossible task, and if there's any team that could do it, it would be the Dolphins team. So let's just see if they can.
Yeah, while the play's stopped, I'll do You Play Ball Like a Girl. Women's sportswear and accessories look pretty and play dirty while supporting your favorite teams with You Play Ball Like a Girl jerseys, tops, bottoms, and more. Check us out on Marketplace and keep a lookout for some exciting in-world store news coming up soon. Check out our Marketplace store for all your sportswear needs. Looks like they're giving the Dolphins the ball for where the ball went out of bounds, where it was fumbled.
Yeah, that's what they should do. They're moving it up.
That is, I think that's the rule how it goes. So giving them the ball right now on the 36.5-yard line.
And they added some time back on the clock as well.
6:31 left in this game.
36-yard line, yep.
And play was
Play was
stopped
stopped
once
again.
again. Flag on the play this time.
What?
All right, we gotta check one more thing real quick.
Alright, well, while they're doing that, I'll do the Cabana, a friendly club featuring the best in classic rock, top 40, country, romance, laughter, fun, family, and great music. That's the
Yo, refs,
Cabana.
Dante's mic isn't working, or like he's really lagged out, so he accidentally typed and the gesture got played.
Yeah, well, we declined that if there's a penalty.
Which we found out this week was on the Cowboys sim.
Yeah, I found that out like I think Durgan or Billy told me about it like a week or so ago, and I was like, "Oh, really?"
we were practicing with them, and we found out because loads of people were teleporting in and out
y'all
of the club.
We gotta make sure
a busy
we keep
club.
it to the rules. Just want to check it and make sure.
And looks like we still have play stopped here, trying to figure out what's going on. Let me check with our on-the-field reporter and see if he can give us an update. On-the-field reporter.
Is our on-the-field reporter alive? There he is. He was 420ing.
Oh no.
Alright, guys. According to the rules, it's not a declinable penalty. Simply because he has to set one drive.
Why would they want to decline
the next time, even though it's an accident, he'll have to be ejected. But just to keep to the nature of the rules, it's not declinable, and he has to set for the remainder of this drive.
So Dante has to sit out the rest of this drive? Okay, so it looks like they're going to have to move a couple people around. Looks like...
It hits under a couple rules, guys, not only because of the gesture, but also the racial slur in the gesture.
Because I believe Dante was on safety, wasn't he?
Just want to make sure we get it right, guys.
That's even worse.
That could potentially be a kicking off the field.
I was going to say that could potentially be an ejection.
15 yards.
I don't think they're going to eject him, though.
Automatic first down. Dante has to set the remainder of the drive.
It could
come
be.
in on the next drive.
Just the drive or the game? Okay.
Wonder why.
Gonna have to move people around.
Maybe they just weren't bothered and wanted to do it on their own merit and not an accident gesture.
Well, the Dolphins are the type of team. I mean, if somebody made an accidental, played an accidental gesture, I mean, they're not trying to get a gain. I mean, the Dolphins are, legit people. I mean, they're not going to try to take advantage of that. But still, error by Dante.
15
it's
yard
going to cost
penalty.
him, and hopefully it doesn't cost the team on this drive. But I mean, it's
away team.
Yeah, they had to move a couple people around. They put Pater out at cornerback and Skinner moved back to safety because I believe Dante was on safety on that side.
Ball is back in play. Who they put on safety over there?
Skinnerd.
All right, Cam taking a snap, rolling to his right. Otis is right there at him, but he's got a receiver wide open.
Very good catch.
Michael
Slate trying to get free and get to the end zone, but wasn't able to do it.
Lost about 2 yards there. He could. Some say you would keep that 2 yards. Some would say the Dolphins need the space because when you get that close, when it's that short to the end zone, it's a little bit tougher.
He takes the snap, rolling to his right once again. Ooh, comes back to the backside.
As a receiver, a little overthrown.
It looks like he was going to try that new safety over there. Let's see what he could do.
That wasn't the safety. It was actually Pater over there covering Hefe.
Oh,
and he just overthrew it a little bit.
I think it was more of a throwaway, a little bit of pressure. Maybe. Or maybe you just throw it a little bit high.
Right.
Who knows?
Yeah, it looks like they got away with the shotgun set. They just put it away. Back in the 5 wide, rolling right. Going back to the left side.
One-on-one coverage. Jeff and Pater, and Jeff comes away with it.
And guys, we might have a ball game here. 5:41 left in the game. 28-14, pending the extra point, which I'm sure is going to be good. What are y'all thinking? How you think it's looking?
It depends on how the Bills. Depends on how the Bills play at this next drive.
Well, put it this way: the Bills put up 28 points in the first half. Dolphins nothing. So far, Dolphins put up 14. Bills have put up nothing.
Set.
Maybe the Bills got a little bit confident from the first half, and they're now sort of they sat back a little bit, and now the Dolphins are doing something. We could see a comeback, but at the same time, it could be too late.
Yeah, they got 5.5 minutes to go. So they're going to have to get this ball back really quick.
Yeah, don't rule out a onside kick neither. Be prepared for that. It could happen. It looks like the Bills are actually prepared for it. They've moved their hands team up on the front line.
It looks like Jaden, Skinner, Pater, Odeth, and Don Shipley are hanging out there, waiting to see if it's onside.
Yeah, it looks like the Bills have kind of stalled.
Down, set, hike.
Like Greg was saying, 28-0 in the first half. And it's 14-0 so far in the second half for the Dolphins. And it looks like Chris Taco receives the kick, takes off, gains 17 yards. Giving the Bills the ball on the 31-yard line.
Technically, the Bills could just use this drive to run the clock. I don't know if they're going to be the type of team to actually do that, though. So, if they really wanted to, they could seal the win with this drive. Who knows what they're going to do? We're about to find out.
Bringing Dante back in.
Yeah, I think he had to sit just that possession, and he's back on the field now. But yeah, Greg, I think this right here, this is going to be the deciding drive right here. Where they're going to take time off the clock, or are they just going to throw it, try to score? And it looks like Crevin's going to take off running. It looks like they're going to actually try to take time off the clock, and then he runs out of bounds, which
or not.
Completely takes out that last statement.
Just ignore everything Dre says from now on.
Right? I'm like, here we go. He's going to run the clock, and he runs out of bounds.
Down, set, hike.
Taking a snap, rolling to his left. And let's see if he gets out. Oh, they got good pressure on him right at the middle. Leroy and Veronica sealing him in. He gets away from it. Fru's standing right there. Fru pushes him back. He makes the throw. Looks like he just throws it away. No receiver around.
I think that's probably one of the first throws Crevens just had to get rid of. He threw it in their vicinity where they could maybe run back for it, but it looked like the first throwaway of the game really for him.
Yeah, definitely a clear throwaway on that one.
Down, set, hike.
He's going to take the snap, roll to his left, fake like he's running to try to pull the defensive line in. Nobody really bites. Veronica blocked. He's got a receiver wide open.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh. Just
sort of juked himself out on that one.
You can't do that in a game like this, like we stated earlier. You got to catch those balls. You have to make those catches. But as a receiver, we've all done it.
Yep.
Down, set, hike.
Oh, yes. He's taking the snap, rolling to his left, stands there for a second. I guess he was waiting on somebody to come see him. He's got a clear on the outside. He makes the throw once again to the same receiver. Lets the receiver redeem himself. And Chris makes the catch on this one. It's going to give the Bills the ball on the 45-yard line.
The Dolphins will be staring at that clock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like you said, this drive's going to make a break. If they run the clock out, they can kind of win the game. If they score, I think it's going to seal the game. If the Dolphins make a stop or get an interception, the Dolphins could come back, make it a game.
Looks like the Bills are chilling away some clock here, letting the clock run down.
Taking a snap, rolling to his left. Leroy almost got to him, gets blocked. He's got a little bit of time there. He finds his receiver wide open again and takes off up the field, making a couple cuts. And Chris Taco with a nice 25-yard gain on that one.
Less than 4 minutes to go. Timeouts. They might have switched around because aren't the Dolphins the home team? They called the timeout on the Bills.
And we're good whenever.
And I guess Krevin called a timeout there.
Bills are ready.
Ball's back in play.
He wants a touchdown here.
Down, set,
And taking the snap, rolling to his left. Blocked to give him the clear on the outside there. But they catch back up with the pressure, and Leroy's going to get a sack here.
Timeout, Dolphins.
And that negative 16-yard play could hurt the offensive drive there.
And Dolphins
this time it was a timeout on the Dolphins.
I think it was the Dolphins who called the original. Somebody just clicked the wrong button. Because I don't see why the Bills would call a timeout right there.
Yeah, me neither.
But our on-field reporter seemed to not catch that one.
Our on-field reporter called it right. It was the rest who called it wrong.
I know. I'm messing with him. And the ball is in play. Taking a snap, rolling to his right. Veronica right there. Oh, and
trips him and sacks him.
Fru Diesel getting his first sack of the game.
3rd and 33. We've seen the Bills come back from a 3rd and 33 before. With a big gold cheese ball. So Dolphins, watch out for that.
Yeah, definitely. It's probably going to be a deep pass here.
Down, set,
Takes a snap, kind of rolls to his left, then drops straight back. He's trying to get the ball off. Fumble.
Picked up by a Dolphin.
Dolphins have
That's
it.
exactly
Still up.
what they needed.
Fru Diesel with the fumble recovery. Uh-oh, guys. We got ourselves a ball game.
If they can get the touchdown now and risk an onside kick, they could tie it up before the end of the game.
For one heck of an ending.
Yeah.
We got ourselves a ball game now, guys. About 3.5 minutes left, somewhere in that area. Cam takes the snap, rolling to his right. They got Otis blocked. He's got some time to read the field, but then Otis just gets off the block and makes another sack. How many sacks is that for Otis? Like 27?
Yeah, sounds about right.
And Cam with nowhere to go. He throws up a prayer out of bounds, almost intercepted.
The only person that had a chance at that was the Bill.
Yeah, if he'd a little bit more to his right, that'd have been an interception. Got to be careful doing stuff like that.
Down, set, hike.
Takes this snap, rolls to his left. They bring in a receiver to try to block the OLB on that side. Got a receiver open middle. That's Blaze. Blaze makes a good cut towards the outside. Tackled. 15-yard pickup. The Dolphins are threatening here. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left in the game. The clock is still rolling.
Yeah, ideally they want to try and score it before the 2 minutes.
Yeah, they're going to need to hurry up. He's got some open field, and he's take off running to get out of bounds when he can. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
He does get out of bounds on that one. Smart move by Cam there. Veteran move.
all Dolphins fans are on the edges of their seats right now.
I think Bills fans are too. They're just trying to hope that the
too.
Dolphins don't score here.
Well, you notice the stadiums kind of went quiet. Ain't really much.
Yeah.
People screaming now. They're like, "Oh God!"
The
Here goes Cam rolling to his right.
Don't want him to do a Seahawks and give it away at the last second.
A nice quick screen pass right there to Blaze. He gets a couple yards, gets the first down, and runs out of bounds to stop the clock. That was a smart move on that one. So that's really going to give them 2 plays because they're going to get a play here and one for the 2-minute warning.
Down, set, hey.
Going to take it and roll to his left this time, trying to find something. He's got a little bit of time, having to roll back, though.
He's got somebody short there.
He's got a receiver in the middle in the end zone. And he just throws that one away. I don't know if he's seen the receiver that was in the end zone. Right there in the middle of the end zone, he had a guy standing wide open.
That's the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, if he had gotten rid of it sooner, he might have been a bit luckier to squeeze in another one before the 2, but...
Right. But either way, they get the clock stopped for him. And takes the hike, rolls to his left.
Flag.
Yeah, we got a flag on the play. It's probably going to be on the defense. Interception by Crevin. I think it's his 4th interception.
So
it's probably, if it's on the defense, it's going to be called back.
Yeah.
It is encroachment.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a penalty that can be either accepted or declined by the Dolphins, and I'm about 100% sure.
They will accept that one.
They're going to take that one because they want that ball back.
Well, just in case this last minute gets away from us, I will do Odyssey Music Live Venue. An elite live music venue established originally in 2006 will continue bringing only the best to you in SL. Watch for weekly events and I will post it in local.
Alright, thank you guys.
And I don't know, is encroachment, isn't it a dead ball penalty?
No,
because it's on the defense.
Well, yeah, in the NFL, encroachment would be offsides would not be. So I don't think they have one for offsides. I think it's just encroachment on their head.
All right. We're taking a snap this time, rolling to his left. And he's got a little bit of time as he rolls back, but the defenders are right there boxing him in now. Another flag. It's probably going to be another offsides. He throws up a prayer because he has a free play. And it's going to be intercepted by Jaden Spot, but guess what, guys?
Don't think it's going to matter.
Could be. Well, maybe not. It was called kind of late. Might be pass interference on either team. Nope, another encroachment.
Another
Who is it? Who are all these encroachments on?
Yeah. Who are they on?
It looks like the ref's dancing around Odith, so it looks like Odith's sort of jumping the gun a little bit there.
Yeah, Rayon is over there yelling at Odith, I'd assume. Second interception that gets turned away because of an encroachment on Odith. That's going to be it. This should be a first down.
Well, I think Cam just threw that one up because he knew that he had time,
and they get the first down as well.
Yeah, he knew that it was a free play, so he just launched it up. If they can get a touchdown for it, they'll get a touchdown. But either way, the play was coming back.
So, 2 minutes on the clock. Dolphins need 2 touchdowns to tie the game.
Where is
Bill's Odith has crashed, and he's running into the locker room.
Cam's taking a snap, rolling to his right.
Should have a little less pressure to get.
And
no,
almost.
Not the touchdown. I thought that was going to be it. And then we get another 2-minute warning.
I don't know how that works.
I thought that was picked off there for a minute. It was very close.
Everybody's on the edge of their seats. They're watching every play like, oh.
Timeout, Bills.
Bills almost had this game won twice here, but that encroachment on their defense has cost them twice.
What's the flag on the play now?
I called
Bills have
timeout.
got too many players on the field right now, but they shouldn't be throwing up flags.
Bills
for
have
it.
no timeouts left.
Okay, now we got a dead ball penalty.
This is a goal. Deep first down.
What this is going to be called. Well, while we wait on that, I will tell you about the Shining Starlets, this is the Shining Starlets Game of the Week. The Shining Starlets Dance Troupe is an energetic, fun dance group that choreographs and performs dance showcases covering multiple genres and dance styles. They create sets and costumes to fit the event theme. The Starlets have danced for a variety of events such as Relay for Life, 1 Billion Rising, and Second Life's birthday celebrations. For information on upcoming Shining Starlets performances, you can visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/Shining Starlets or our blog at shiningstarlets.wordpress.com. To book the Starlets at your next event, contact Caden Piers in World, and I believe she is standing over here to our left somewhere, so you can shoot her a message and find out more about the Shining Starlets.
And Cam takes the snap, rolling to his left, back to his right. Back to his left.
Back to his right.
Back to his right. He's got a receiver in the middle.
Receiver's in the middle, and they get the touchdown.
They do get a touchdown there. Hefe, I think it's his third touchdown, isn't it?
Yep, he's had all their touchdowns. Now a minute and a half to go. I am going to say it's safe to assume that the Dolphins are going to onside kick this one.
Well, actually, right now they're going to kick an extra point.
Once they get over and kick the ball.
Down.
I hope they don't miss this, so they don't have to go for a 2 if they get down the field again.
All right, ref, we're TPing in a player.
Just kill the nerves of everybody here right now.
Can we TP in a player, ref?
Minute and a half to go in the game, and it's 28-21. The Dolphins have come screaming back to make this a game.
Referees.
We asked for a close game, we definitely got it.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, the first half has been all Bills, second half has been all Dolphins.
Yeah, definitely. The Bills, like I said, Bills won the first half. Dolphins have dominated the second half, so.
Right, check for me.
It looks like
Bills are going to bring their entire hands team up. Dante, Jaden, Yazzie, and who else are they going to bring up there? Don Shipley and Krevin is coming up to the front. Oh, looks like Odith is back.
Here we go with the onside kick, I think. He's at an angle where if it goes 100, it's straight out of bounds.
If the Bills recover this, they can just kneel down and win, so we'll see what they do.
Yeah, it's a hit or miss moment. The go big, go home.
Everybody's holding their breath right about now.
Yeah, this is going to be the turning point of this game right here. If they can get these onside kicks, they have a chance. If not, that will be a game.
All down to Jeff, Cam, and Billy to recover the ball.
Down, set, hike.
20%.
There
There's
it
the kick.
is. Bills come
Krevin
down
picked
with
it up.
Mm-hmm.
Bills come down with it, so all they need to do is kneel it here, and that'll end the game.
Well, guys, I know we ain't talked about it
Nope,
yet.
they're going to go for it.
The player of the game, who y'all been thinking about?
There's only one person I would name. There's been a couple players that have shined, but Krevin's got to take it.
You think Krevin?
I think Krevin. He's had 4 interceptions, plus he's had all kinds of moves with his feet and nice completions down the field, so I think Krevin will have to take it. What, the Krevin pick? Yeah, I think Krevin would have to take the player of the game.
I was either going Krevin or Odith.
Yeah, that's what I was leaning, either Krevin or Odith.
Odith is a pretty good pick too, but I think Krevin's done had the better offense. He led the offense, that the entire team out there to this victory, so I think I'd give it to Krevin.
What you gonna say, Greg? I'll be the deciding factor.
I'm getting messages from other people. Somebody's voting Odith. We'll let Greg decide.
I want to say Odith.
I guess we'll go with it. Well, it's 2-on-2, so we're gonna have to have a tiebreaker in here. Somebody's gonna have to come in and break the tie.
Well, I ain't even said my vote. So who's that one?
I thought you voted for Otis.
No, I said either Krevin or Otis. I didn't know yet.
We'll have to wait till you
Down
decide.
said
Krevin, thanks, Snap, just running around, wasting some clock.
Yeah, he's wasting some clock here, just trying to get some seconds off the clock.
User joined your channel.
You want somebody here to be the tiebreaker? You got it.
I'm getting a couple messages voting Otis.
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to go Otis on this one.
All right, well, looks like we'll go with Otis then as player of the game. I think that would be his first player of the game honors.
Down said Hike.
They both played great, but
both of them played great. I mean, but Otis was single-handedly, shutting, the offense down because they had to take
Crack intercepted the ball, but no time on the clock.
Good game, Dolphins.
Oh wow.
Good game, you guys.
Good game, Dolphins.
He probably didn't realize there was no time.
Probably didn't realize there was no time.
Good game. Oh my god.
All right, guys. Well,
good freaking game, guys.
This game has been a great one. Like they said, a tale of two halves here. All Bills first half, all Dolphins second half, but Bills hold on to the victory 28-21. We picked Otis as the player of the game. Any final words from Eric or Greg?
No, by the way, congratulations to the Bills on their tightly contested win. Definitely much closer than the first half led it to be, and the Dolphins came screaming back to try to get this last-minute victory. Wasn't able to pull it out, but it was a good game either way. Kidding. Good job, both teams, and congratulations on Otis on player of the game.
And I'm just going to say I can't wait for the Super Bowl.
Hey, you're looking too far ahead there.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think it's going to be these two teams, and now that they know, now that the Dolphins know where they struggle against the Bills, likewise the Bills know where they struggle against the Dolphins. They're going to take that, learn that, and that is going to be the basis of their training for the next month or two. And I think we should see another close game in a month or two.
Yep,
just out of curiosity, do y'all want to do any post-game interviews or no?
We can. I'm good for post-game interviews if you want to get a couple people in here or somebody in here with Krevin.
All right. Well, let's. You want to get the quarterbacks from each side and then get Otis?
Yeah, get Krevin and Cam if they want to come over.
That was a good game and good job, commentators.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, we'll bring him over.
Should be able to. I just assume.
Hold on, we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Sure, here comes out of this game.
Yeah. And then I'm going to get Otis. Hold on. Crab, can you TP Otis right quick?
Sure.
Are you ready to stream it? We'll do Cam first. Cameron.
Hello, Sab.
That's a good game out there. Good game out there.
Thanks, buddy.
So how you feel about this the game obviously was a tale of two different halves. It was all Bills first half. Dolphins stepped up the second half. Did they show you anything that you wasn't prepared for? You wasn't ready to see, or did they give you everything that you thought you were going to see?
No, they didn't show us anything like we weren't expecting. But it's just like the real life Seahawks. Like they show their hand, but like they're so good at it anyway that it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't make a difference. Like they're all so good at doing what they need to do and just playing sound that it really doesn't matter if you know exactly what they're doing. Like they're gonna do it anyways.
Right. In the first half, it looked like there was, a couple interceptions that was thrown, a couple turnovers. And then the second half, you kind of bounced back from it and was able to do a little more. Did y'all make any changes at halftime to help that? I noticed y'all changed the offense, went from a shotgun back to the 5 wide. What made y'all switch back?
We weren't able to get blocks quick enough, and we were just trying different ways of trying to get some blocks on the outside. They have two really, really good outside linebackers for rushing, so we need to find a way to get blocks quicker, and so we switched back to that. It seemed to work a little better, and we all tried to have some short-term memory loss about the first half. It wasn't good at all, and it seemed to be quite a bit better in the second half, but not good enough.
Yeah, no doubt. It was definitely a fun game to watch, a fun game to commentate. The second half kind of stepped it up. We were rooting for y'all to come back. I mean, it was y'all were making a pull, trying to pull it back together and trying to get some points on the board. Just kind of ran out of steam there. So congratulations on stepping up and trying to make it better in the second half. Where do y'all go from here? What are y'all going to work on from here on out? Because I know y'all are probably going to see each other again.
What do we work on? Figuring out how to prepare for the Super Bowl rematch. That's what we gotta work on.
All right. We are running short on time, and I'm Kravin and Otis, but we appreciate you, Cam, and good game, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Good game, Bills. Congrats.
All right. Kravin, my man. What's up, buddy?
What up?
A good game out there. Did the Dolphins give you anything that you wasn't prepared to see? Same kind of thing I asked Cam.
I would say I wasn't really expecting the shotgun formation, so that was new. But I mean, other than that, we just expect them to come out and be some of the best receivers, and they have the best QB in the league, arguably. So we always expect it to be really tight.
Yeah, and like we said before, in the first half, y'all looked like y'all were clicking on all cylinders, defensively and offensively. Y'all were able to stop them and put some points on the board. As far as the second half, what kind of changed? Because they were able to kind of drive the ball and kind of slow y'all down a little bit. What kind of changed in the second half?
Well, I don't want to take anything away from them. They obviously stepped it up, and they were playing a lot better. Our players kind of were dropping like flies second half, but so, I mean, there was some frustration in the huddle with that, and I think that probably led to some big plays and penalties that really cost us that, should have not been penalties.
All right. And I know y'all will probably see each other again because I'm predicting, a Bills-Dolphins Super Bowl. Anything you would change going into the next time if you see them again?
Think I'm going to tell you that? Crazy.
Well, we tried. We ain't got much time, but we do appreciate you coming over and checking out. It was a good game. Very fun to watch and commentate.
Yeah, good game, Dolphins. That was really intense and fun. That's why we play this.
Yeah. Now moving on to what we selected was the player of the game, Otis. And we got 5 seconds. Otis, well, congratulations. You got player of the game, buddy. It looked like they had a hard time stopping you, sometimes sending 2 and 3 people at you. But congratulations on player of the game and a good game, Otis.
Thank you so much.
And sorry we didn't have enough time to interview you, but the streamer has to
That's
go.
okay.
All right, well, we just got told we can't take you. So, Otis, how do you feel after a performance like you just put on? From us commentating it and getting to watch it and everybody getting to watch it at home. I mean, the Dolphins were trying to do everything they could to stop you on that outside and, sometimes sending 2 or 3 guys to block you, and you were pretty much unblockable. What was you doing, I don't know if you do anything differently that you would in the other game, but, why? Like, what was you doing to make you so unblockable? I know when you sending 2 and 3 of them at you, like, how was you getting away from it? Because I mean, you were getting away from things that we didn't think you would be able to get away from.
I just use some magic feet. It's like they have a really good line, so I had to try my hardest to get around them.
Right. What did you do? Did you do anything differently to prepare for this game this week? When you playing the Dolphins, did you do anything differently to get ready? I know I asked Krevin that at the beginning of the game, but anything that did you do personally, or?
I played a lot of fighting games to help with my reaction time and MOBAs.
All right.
That's about it.
Well, once again, man, congratulations on the game. Y'all played a great game. Dolphins played a great game also.
Odith watched a lot of videos on encroachment and how to encroach, so
Greg and Eric, did y'all have anything y'all wanted to say or anything?
Well, how nervous were you guys coming up to that last couple minutes of that game when they scored that last touchdown? Were you guys nervous about if they got that onside kick at all?
I'm getting really nervous about that onside kick.
I know up here, everybody in the stands was nervous about that onside kick.
I would say we kind of planned for it. I mean, we put all of our best players up front. We weren't really nervous with who we had up front, but I would say, like, we weren't nervous that we could lose the game. Like, we kind of knew going into the second half that, I mean, unfortunately, with the way the play clock works right now, you can run out every minute of the game with ease if you have any sort of lead. So we didn't, but I mean, that being said, a couple of mistakes I made and, a couple capitalization, they capitalized on it pretty well. So they almost had us.
Yeah, it was like two totally different teams took the field there in the second half compared to the Dolphins in the first half. They came out and they were able to shut you guys down. You guys looked like you were on the ropes for a little bit there. The couple, you guys might have won it a little earlier if a certain player of the game didn't get encroaching.
Yeah, I mean, there was actually a lot of that, actually. I mean, I think 3 major penalties cost us 2 touchdowns defensively, so.
All thanks to my Comcastic internet.
Right,
Workman always blames his tools. No, just, I mean, the game lived up to what everybody was expecting it to be, so thanks for putting on a good game for us today.
All right, guys, that's going to put a wrap on the show. Man, we appreciate it, guys. Great game, everybody. Dolphins and Bills.
Yeah, thanks for what all y'all do.